Hello and welcome to the channel. Be sure to share, like, and comment down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos on news and politics. Coulter says new California policy will lead to illegal immigrants voting. Now, this is her interview on the Ingram angle, so let's take a quick listen in.
Under new California law, people will be allowed to register to vote, and it'll happen actually automatically when they obtain or renew their driver's license, regardless of whether they're U.S. citizens. As leftist politicians import voters, they still don't seem to understand that there are actually dangers when this happens. And the latest evidence, an illegal immigrant Uber driver was arraigned just yesterday. He's alleged to have raped and robbed 4 young women in San Luis Obispo. Let's get into this now with New York Times bestselling author Coulter in New York. And here in studio with me is Jose Aristimuño, who's a former Deputy National Press Secretary for the Democratic Party. Jose, let's start with you on this. Registering people to vote who are here illegally. Explain that one to me.
Well, let's be clear here. This policy that's going to be implemented in April, this is what's going to happen. Voters, if you are in the country and you're undocumented, you can gain a driver's license in California.
Right, you already can do that.
Right, but there are federal limitations, including you cannot register to vote if you're an undocumented immigrant in California. And they were very clear. The state of California has been very clear. You will not be eligible to vote if you're an undocumented immigrant. It's that simple.
And why is the big fuss if that's all it is? You'll be eligible, but you can't vote.
Yes, illegal aliens are big rules followers. Even before California was issuing driver's licenses to illegals and automatically registering them to vote, there are big Hispanic organizations and leftist organizations generally in California in the 90s that managed to steal an election from Bob Dornan. They found hundreds of illegally registered to vote illegal aliens who were voted for. Already 60%, or about 60% of all ballots in California are sent in by mail. It's not even the illegal aliens who need to go and vote. Don't worry, they'll be voted for. You just need them registered to vote.
And why did Trump close that voter commission? Because the states would not cooperate. The voter fraud commission, they made a big deal of it. The left kind of mocked him, and then they closed it. Was that because states just wouldn't give the information, or they couldn't find any evidence, or what was it?
I'm not sure, but I don't think it was a good idea, except that I think it might have just been moved to an official investigation with the Department of Justice. Incidentally, because of California's giving driver's licenses to illegal aliens, people are always saying, "Oh, it's so burdensome for people to have to get an ID in order to vote." Well, now all legal residents of California are required to now get a secondary ID in addition to their driver's license because of a federal law that says, "Hey, all of you states that are issuing phony ID laws, we need a real one now." So there's now the real driver's license. You have to go into the inner circle of hell and register for all over again. And when they start giving that to illegal aliens, they'll have to have the real ID. So they don't mind burdening their citizens that way. But yes, this is all about voting. Illegal immigration, legal immigration, but certainly illegal immigration, DACA, it is 100% about voting. At least California makes it clear.
Jose, go ahead.
Everything she's saying is false. The reality here is that this new policy that's been implemented in California, what is happening here, this is about democracy. This is about registering people to vote. There are 4 to 5 million people in California who are eligible to vote, and we need to get them registered. That is about democracy, not about the undocumented the community. It's about the United States of America.
Every 2 new immigrants to the United States, on average, sponsor about 7 family members. So we're not talking about spouses and minor children. That's always been respected and time-honored tradition in American immigration. But what the president is very concerned about is that of the million green cards that are given out every year, annually, more than 400,000 of those are this kind of extended family chain migration. Now, I know you originally came from Venezuela, or your parents came from Venezuela, but that's a minor child with parents. We're talking about uncles, cousins, and most Americans are against that. That's going to be a big part of this ongoing immigration debate. Where do you stand on it?
Look, that's fine. We can negotiate. The Democrats have been trying to negotiate with the president every single day.
Well, Chuck Schumer just took the wall off the negotiating table. That's gone. He just agreed to it. Now he took it off.
Look, you want to talk about somebody who's on off all the time? That's Donald Trump. We don't know where he's.
Well, he just won. What do you mean? He just won the whole debate on this.
Well, he shut down the government. He shut down the government. We know that he said before that this will be good for America.
Yeah,
he shut down the government.
He didn't shut down. He actually won the whole debate.
He shut the government.
Yeah, but Schumer.
A majority of Americans know that this was the government's fault.
That's why the left-wing groups are so mad right now.
The GOP controls the White House. You guys control the Congress.
All right, guys. I wish we could have an hour on this subject.
Alright, so there you have it. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. And let me know how you feel about this topic and this interview. I hope you have a great day.